So first of all, my roommates in that room and in that room are currently playing video games, so if you hear any sudden outburst of yelling or any sound effect in the background, that explains that. With that said, last night half of civilized humanity was watching Lost, and since it was the last episode ever of all time, me, I've never watched an episode a day in my life. So while everybody was watching Lost last night, I was watching a movie called Unthinkable, which stars Samuel L. Jackson and Carrie-Anne Moss, and which more people know Samuel L. Jackson's name. Carrie-Anne Moss played Trinity in The Matrix, and that's one of her, big roles that she's been in. But basically, the movie was about this guy who converted to Islam. He was 100% American citizen, served in the war, all this stuff. He converted to Islam and basically became a martyr for his religion. He basically made a videotape of himself, in a way kind of like I'm doing now, in which he recorded himself in 3 locations. It just showed the room, it didn't show any outdoor area. It just showed like inside warehouse type view, where he showed where he had set up bombs in 3 different locations, and then announced, oh, by the way, they're nuclear bombs, and I'm not going to tell you where they are, but guess what? You get the fun of finding them. And you got to meet my demands also, which I'm not going to tell you what those are right now. And then he proceeds to basically go to a mall, stand in front of a security camera for like 20 minutes, and it took them like 3/4 of the movie to get to that part. And then, like, over an hour into the movie, I guess he wanted to get caught. Well, you don't say. He stood there and looked at the security camera for 20 minutes so people can't pick them up. Of course he wanted to be caught. I figured this stuff out in like that first 20 minutes of the movie. Come on. Beyond that, I did like the movie a lot. Samuel L. Jackson, after they caught the guy, they took him into this top secret government place to get the answers out of him. Because they needed to know where the bombs were and what cities they were in before they detonated and killed half of humanity. So they take him to this top secret hideout. Samuel L. Jackson puts on all this torture gear and takes him into a room, and Max, he's pretty much the guy in the movie that has the heart of stone and can do all these cruel and inhumane things to another human being to get answers out of him. And Carrie-Anne Moss is pretty much the investigator, interrogator, whatever. She's the one trying to get the answers out of him. Samuel L. Jackson's doing the torture. She's the one trying to get the answers out of him, but she doesn't have the stomach for his torture methods. So she has a hard time dealing with it. She thinks it's unconstitutional because technically he just made the videos. They had no evidence that the bombs are real, that they even exist, and so that's part of the dilemma of the movie. It's basically a moral dilemma. Do these bombs really exist? Because we haven't found the bombs. So if we sit here and torture this man to death, then we just killed an innocent person who has not actually committed an act of terrorism. Although, excuse me, although he's made the tape and he obviously wants to be there. So they're trying to figure out what the how to get to the bottom of it, because they also have a ticking time bomb on their hand that was going to explode in X amount of time. So it's a very interesting movie to watch, and it's very interesting to watch it unravel, especially the last 10 or 15 minutes of it. They make you really get on the edge of your seat. They make you really think, okay, we don't have much time left here. How far are we willing to go? Just how far are we willing to go to get answers out of this man? Are we willing to go this far or not? And you'll have to watch the movie to figure out what that is. But it was a very interesting movie. It really made you ask yourself a lot of questions. What would I do in that situation? And I like movies that make me think like that. But so yes, Unthinkable, Samuel L. Jackson, Carrie-Anne Moss, good movie. I liked it. There's other movies I want to see too. I want to see a movie called I forget what it's called. My Concrete Mattress, and I'll link the trailer somewhere around here so you can go see it. It looks like it would be very moving to watch. I also want to see. I kind of want to see Date Night. It's like Chris. I was gonna say Chris Cornell. It's that I can't think of the guy's name now. I knew it before I came out with Steve Carell. I don't even know why it's Chris Cornell, Steve Carell. Their last names rhymed. It's a Steve Carell movie. It looks interesting and kind of funny. I also want to watch The Bounty Hunter because it's got Gerard Butler in it, and it looks like it could be kind of funny like The Ugly Truth was, but I don't know. It just looks entertaining. I've watched the first few minutes of it before and it looked funny. And I'm not sure how good The Wolfman would be. I still want to see The Hurt Locker. I never did see The Hurt Locker. I'm pretty sure there's a few other movies that I'm behind on that I want to see. I was on my Flickster app on my iPhone. Oops, I just pulled the charger out. Kind of. I was on my Flickster app on my iPhone, and I was going through movies that have been out for a while and trying to decide what I wanted to see that I haven't seen yet. I'm not going to go through that now because this video is already 6 minutes long, and I don't want to make it go on and on and on and on. But that was a good movie I watched recently. Have you seen anything good recently? Because I'm always looking for something that I might have missed, that I might have overlooked. I usually go back about 3 or 4 months to a movie that I've missed somehow. But if there's a good movie that came out sometime last year that I completely missed, then feel free to tell me. I like movies. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for this one. Just wanted to tell you about that movie. Did not know if you'd heard about it or not, or how big it was, because I'd never even heard of it until recently. So yeah. Anyway, good movie. Let me know some other good movies, and I'll see you next time.